Hey YouTube, coming at you with the core that I've used in Great League. It's my go-to core, Swampert and Sableye. So I've used this core consistently anytime I need to grind wins. I just think that it's super, super strong. And just think about it against the main meta, right? Swampert can basically hang or beat. You lose some of them like Lickitung, stuff like that. But you can basically hang with or beat or slight lose to Lickitung, Medicham, Gligar, a Sandslash. What else is top meta right now? Even some of the other top, like Registeel, Steelix, Sableye, like can hang with everything. And Sableye is one of the best answers to Medicham, which is everywhere. Obviously, he's gonna have trouble with Lickitung, but even in bad matchups, you can just like foul play a bunch, return one or twice, right? So that core is just super, super strong. So where's the weakness? The weakness is against two things here. One, you're gonna have a tough time against like the main issue is like if you saw like an Altaria on the lead, because you have to come Sableye, which is not like an amazing answer. If you have a grass on lead, you have to come Sableye, which again, it's an okay answer, it's not an amazing one. So I pair with Togedemaru because it resists as a steel, it resists the electric and sort of the flying move. So it was very, very strong. Plus, Wild Charge is basically going to two-shot most grass Pokemon anyways. So let's look at some battles here. See how it plays out. But yeah, like I said, this core is very strong. I'm just so comfortable with it. So good lead here. I'm gonna throw before they get to a breaking swipe because I expect them to potentially shield and breaking swipe me here, which is fine. You'll live one with ease. Two hydros, you would still need two hydros anyways. So I don't think it's like a huge deal to have to take a breaking swipe here. And because it's a non-shadow and I'm non-shadow, maybe I'll get to a third. No, I was about to say, I probably won't get to a third one. So I think it's worth shielding. And they try to catch on a Medi. So I think you would take that in the one, just shielding one breaking swipe. So being able to take that in the one, I'll do here. Let's see if I go straight return here or if I go foul play. Because I'm just going to go foul play. So there's two things if you have never played this matchup. Sableye, even energy, even shield. Like usually Medi has like a counter advantage. Shadow Claws plus foul play does not take out. You'll need Shadow Claw plus foul play plus a bunch of claws. So you have one or two options here. You can either go for the return and take this out and be in like low, pretty much empty on energy. Or in this matchup, what I do is I go foul play. It won't take it out. You will take another Ice Punch. You have to, right? Because Medi can survive a foul play. Farm down. You'll come out with some energy, but you'll be very, very low. So the trade-off is basically having a second foul play loaded, but low on health, or having more health, but lower energy. And that is the trade-off. Lickitung comes in. That is all they have left. So I'm immediately coming here because I know if I can put this, if I hit this, it's basically in one wild charge range. And if they shielded, it was in two wild charge range. And this is why Togedemaru is so strong, because Lickitung does not have any moves I can throw at it. And I still have a shield. Does not matter. As you're going to see here, the sparks or thunder shocks are adding up. And this will one shot from this range, and I have two. So goodbye, Lickitung. Gligar, again, some of the main meta. Non-shadow versus non-shadow, I think that gives me an advantage. Because I'm just going to outpace 5-4 versus the 5-5 of Airlace. And even if they throw a Dig here, Dig's not going to take me out. I do shield, which is a fine shield. So Lickitung, let's see if I'm going to throw one again. I like doing this because I know that it just puts it in one wild charge range. Maybe get to another. No, I was about to say I could have got to another. Maybe one more mud shot to get to Hydro, but that's fine. I'll just bank what's left to here. Take that body slam. As you can see, resisted. Not gonna do anything. I'm gonna just take a second one, and then we are gonna get to two wild charges, and basically take this out and either take out the Gligar or grab a shield here. So Gligar is probably going to come back in. My defense has fallen, so it's easy sort of wing attack. I got a second one loaded, so if they want to stay alive, they need to shield which they do not, so goodbye. Out comes the Dugong. I get to, oh, I did get to a third one, but I did not get to register it. I came in here because I'm like, they're unlikely to throw a drill. They're unlikely to throw, there's likely an icy wind. So I want to just come out with some energy, reset. And now Sableye. So basically what I did there is, I know they're most likely going to icy wind to lower my attack. I'm going to reset on the Sableye, be able to Shadow Claw and Foul Play, chip this a ton. And because I'm so loaded with energy now, it's essentially in Hydro Cannon range. So I can just shield this, get off one Foul Play here. I'm going to get off a second one. So they're going to need to throw to take me out. And if they throw to take me out, they'll be dry on energy. And I should be able to get to 2 Hydros to take this out before. But I actually get to the second move. And so I will be able to launch a Hydro to take this out after this. It's kind of risky. I mean, I would win CMP. But with this game, you never know if you're even going to be able to get the move off. So that's probably why I sniped. Okay, a Sandslash. If it's a charm, which I expect it to be... I mean, I'm going to win this in the one shield. The problem is they will likely... actually, maybe I won't win it in the one. Will Hydro take out from this range? It may take out from this range. I think they're going to shield anyways and just farm down. So here comes the second Hydro. They shield. Can I get to a third? I cannot. I'm again caught sort of mid-animation. But this is where Poke Daxi is going to come in very nicely. This will hurt. It's still, I mean, resisted, but it's still a shadow. So these shadow charms are adding up. But I'm going to launch this almost at a second wild charge. And we'll have to see what comes in here. I'm probably going to, unless it's resisted, which is, Bastion is not resisted. I'm just going to throw this because I need some chip, especially in the Bastion matchup here, for Sableye to be able to flip this. And they come in Medi. So let's see what I'm going to do here. They're going to get one Ice Punch off. That's not a bother yet. I will probably go straight return. Yeah, there's no point of taking a second one because then I'm basically in farm down range and I need to save a shield for the Bastion. So that is why I just went straight return there. And now I'm going to be able to chip with Shadow Claws and Foul Plays a ton. So they're going to have to throw here. Also, I'm going to get another one off. I probably won't be able to farm down before they take me out. So I think I'm going to instant swap here. Yeah. So I think my only lose condition there is if I like get farmed down and they come out with like multiple moves. So I know they're basically out of move, but I have a shield advantage. And now just coming in straight away, I can just go straight wild charge for the win. Okay, Swampert against Cress. So this is a terrible matchup because they have a Grass Knot most likely, which means, and they're tanky AF, so they're going to beat me. Come in straight, and they have a Fighter to resist my Foul Plays. That is also half Bug, which is not great for a Dark-type Pokemon because this is going to hit me. I could have baited here. I should have baited here. I get the return. They shield, which puts me at a huge disadvantage. And now I get to the move here, but this is resisted, and my attack's already lower, so it's not going to do anything. So I'm like, okay, I guess I just need to farm here, take the moves, and just try and sweep with Poke Daxi. Oh, I'm surprised I'm shielded. I'm actually surprised I'm shielding this. I think my win condition is a 2-shielded Poke Daxi. I guess the only thing is maybe why I shielded is because I need to keep this alive. Because the thing with Poke Daxi is once you wild charge, you're going to lower your defense. So that will basically cost, like, they could then throw. So I boost my attack with the Fell Stinger. And now I'm still loaded. So get this wild charge off. Almost one shots. They get a move off, which is brutal because that may cost me. If I had this shield, I probably would have had a much easier matchup against Cress. I remember they go straight Grass Knot here. So I go straight wild charge, hoping to put this in. I mean, and I have a move here, so they're going to have to shield. And I'm almost at a second. So if they have a grass move, they're going to have to throw. And we basically CMP. And now I think I can actually outpace to this. So I actually may still win this. I should be able to, yeah, because they just dried. They're dry, and now I can just Wild Charge for the win. So, you know, tough lead, tough mid game there. Good sweep there. Sandslash, so this is a pretty good lead. Again, this will not take out. They will not take me out with any move they throw. They shield. I'm going to let this go probably. I think they're just going to go double Ice Punch because I think the right play. They catch on Atropia, so nice catch. I should have anticipated that they were going to catch that. So I come straight Togedemaru. They have a Razor Leafer. I'm going to shield. So I'm shielding and I'm going to boost my attack. Leaf Blade would hurt. I could just go straight Wild Charge, but I'm going to basically get to 2 Wild Charges anyways before they get another move off. So what I'm going to do is just boost my attack, get to 100 energy. So now I have 2 boosted Wild Charges. 1 should take out here, and then 1 to throw in this matchup here. So this will take out if they do not shield. And they do shield. And now the problem is I'm 4 times lowered. So I'm like, okay, let's just save that. So I tried to save that, but a lot of damage was done, and I'm at like 1 HP. So I couldn't really save it. And it's a friggin' Wiggly. So this game's over. Yeah, when you have a shield, it does not matter when they have a fairy on your dark Pokemon. So I will lose this matchup. Unlucky. If it was anything else, I probably could have had maybe a chance, but yeah, what can you do with those matchups? The Sableye Swampert matchup is an interesting one. Foul Play would not take me out from here. Just like Hydro is not going to take them out from here either. They come into Gligar. And I'm like, okay, interesting. So I'm just going to back to back here because I really want to see if I could just take this out and just get this out of my way. And I do. And now they come in with a Shadow Vec. So I come in here. Which I don't know if this was the super right move. I think I just kind of immediately pivoted to my safe swap, just knowing that I was going to get lit up by a grass. But you know, damage is sort of done there. I think I call a bait, and it is an acid spray. But now these moves are resisted. I'm just going to Fell Stinger to bump my attack up. Probably not enough to take it out, but I get a shield, so that's actually pretty good. I kind of have to shield. I cannot really take any damage from this on my Swampert. And they come in, but I'm already boosted. And we saw that this one shot's from almost full health, and they are lower than full health. So I come in, get 1 mud shot because I'm lower. My defense was lowered. Reset that lowering of the defense. Get out of there for the win. So the Shadow is trickier. Shadow and normal Swampert is a much trickier matchup because you do not take it out, but you put it very, very low. But you still need a second one, as you can see right there. I'm not going to mud shot it down because it's a flyer. But now they're essentially just going to... No, I guess I'm going to win the one with they go dig here. Or in the 0 if they go dig here. But they can now win. They can now shield and farm down. So it's the only flaw there. Come in Sableye. I'll shield. They're only going to get to 1 move, so it's likely that they just throw straight dig because there's no reason not to, because I'm just going to farm you anyways. Out comes an Azumarill, so I'm like, okay, time to shine. And I'm like, oh, I think that was 7, and I think I called the Hydro Pump, and I'm correct in calling it, so that's great. And they have freaking Toxapex in the back. They're a double water against a Togedemaru, which is now just going to start going wild here. I'm at another 2 wild charges. If they shield, I'll go straight back to back here. They do shield. We CMP. I'm pretty sure they had a move, so we just CMP'd. Get this off. I'll get another wild charge off before they get to a move on their Azumarill. Togedemaru taking No prisoners here. Wild Charge Blast and everything in its path. Love to see it. So this is a good lead. I actually have two answers for this. My only thing is if they try and catch a move. So let's see if I try to not throw. Yeah, I tried to not throw right on 5 because I think them catching is sort of like my only, not lose condition, but it would be quite annoying. So they get a blast burn off. That's fine. I live it. They have to shield. Now they catch on Lantern. Okay, well I got one shield, so that's good. I think if it's a Spark, I'm probably going to try and... Oh, it's a Water Gun, so yeah. I was about to say, if it's Spark, I'm going to try and get a Hydro back on it, but it's not. It's a freaking Water Gun. I'm going to shield, because I don't want to get too low here. And it's a Thunderbolt, so that's good. I'm basically going to come out with one Foul Play here. So this should take out... Yeah. I try and go to the return. I think that I'm worried because if this was a Shadow Charizard, I just would have gone straight Foul Play. But it is non-Shadow, so I don't think a Foul Play would take out from this range. So I want to take it out with the return, and I do. And a Charger Bug comes out. So I'm like, okay. We're going resisted on resisted action here, but even resisted Wild Charges are still going to do 50%. So taking resisted X Scissors. Let's see if I try to catch. I do not try and catch yet. I may reset this though. I may immediately get out into Swampert. Yeah. Get out into Swampert. Get a Hydro off, which is nice. This will be a good chip. Probably not enough to take out. But definitely puts it in Wild Charge range. And at this point, I'm like, there's no reason to take a move here. So let's just get this out of here. I'm almost... Oh, plus they have no Pokemon left. So that's a pretty good reason to take them out there. So yeah, I know there was a lot of Togedemaru dominating there. But that's just me knowing really how to play it. I'm going to go on record and say I'm probably one of the better Togedemaru players in this game. Just having played it so much. But again, the Swampert Sableye core is very, very strong. You know what you get with those two. You get Mudshots and Hydro Cannons. Just chipping for great neutral damage in most situations. Sableye is not super tanky, but it's got some bulk to it. Shadow Claw, Foul Play, super strong combo. And then I put in Togedemaru. You don't need to use that. You can use a third. Just cover your sort of Dragon weakness, your Grass weakness. So I guess you could do like an Ice Pokemon. Yeah, you could do an Ice Pokemon because you're resisting... Right. You could do an Ice Pokemon. Like what? Like a Ninetales in Swampert, which is the core that's been around forever, right? So you can use like a Ninetales or something like that to cover your weakness because that core has been around forever, right? How creative. So I'm putting out a bunch of videos because I've Go Battle Day weekend, 200 battles. I will have done them all. I'm filming this on Saturday night, 10:30, as I do, because this is my second video from Go Battle Day. I got Carbink that happened this morning. I got this one now. You're going to see a Registeel team. You're going to see a... What was the other one I used? I used the second one, and then the one I grinded. So I went from 2440 to 2698 as of today. For those of you who don't know, not that I purposely tanked, but I wasn't like trying to really grind any ELO because I used about 14 premium passes today, and I got the XL candy on 13 out of the 14 that I played today, which was great. It's exactly what I wanted to do. I'm at 2698 now with a team featuring Kanto Ninetales that got me, that you'll probably see either Wednesday or Thursday, that got me to 2698. So I'm going to try and grind with a couple other teams to give you other suggestions, but I probably will go back to that fallback team because I really, really enjoy it and I'm doing really well with it. But that is it. So stay tuned for a bunch of Great League teams. As we go to, I think there's probably Great League next weekend too. Next week too. Let me just check right now. I mean, you can leave if you want, but Great League and Sunshine Cup Great League. Sunshine Cup. Don't we just have Sunshine Cup? We just had Sunshine Cup. Oh my god. Really? Okay, so they went back to Sunshine Cup. So everyone's going to be playing Great League next week. So I could bank a couple of these Great League teams for next week. But then there's Halloween Cup the following week. So that'll be more fun. 2 weeks of Halloween Cup. Okay. Okay. I think there'll be a lot of fun playing Halloween Cup. Halloween Cup is usually actually one of the more fun metas because it's a little more wide open. Anyways, that's enough rambling. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one.